Good day, everyone. My name is Mr. Chisum. Today, we'll be looking at this bone known as the fibula. You can see it's a tiny bone and it's also a long bone. Type of bone it is a long bone and is one of the bone of the leg. So this bone is defined as a long and tiny bone that can be seen in the leg or that extends from the knee joint down to the ankle joint. So you can see that this bone is tiny, so it is not a weight bearing bone. It doesn't carry any weight. Rather, it helps to supplement the tibia in its position. So we'll be looking at the different features that can be seen in the fibula. So the fibula is divided into three parts: the proximal part, the body, and the distal part. The proximal part, the body or shaft, and the distal part. So we'll be looking at these three parts one after the other. This is the proximal part of the fibula. And the proximal part, we have the apex. So you can see this extension here. It is known as the apex of the fibula. Then this is the head. This whole place is the head of the fibula. The apex, the head of the fibula. So the apex is kind of an extension of the head of the fibula. Then we have the neck of the fibula or the fibular neck. Then having seen that, these are the three important features that can be seen in the proximal part. Then coming to the body, we'll be looking at the borders and also the surfaces in the body. You see, this is the lateral side and this is the medial side of the fibula. So here is the lateral surface. This is the lateral surface of the fibula. While this is the medial surface of the fibula. So you can see the lateral surface. You see the medial surface. And you see the anterior surface here. Then if you turn it back, you see the posterior surface. So I repeat, this is the lateral surface. Here is the medial surface because it's facing medially. Here is the anterior surface. And if you turn to the back, you see the posterior surface. Then we have the anterior border. This is the anterior border of the fibula. And here is the medial border of the fibula. Anterior border, medial border. This is the medial border. And this is the interosseous border. Then we have the posterior border. So this is the anterior border. You can see the anterior border. Towards the proximal end, the anterior border extends from the proximal end to the middle. The anterior border extends from the proximal end downwards here. Then you see the medial border. You see the interosseous border. The interosseous border actually faces the interosseous border of the tibia, and the interosseous membrane lines them. Then you see the posterior border that lie distally. So these are the borders that can be seen in the fibula. And you see the posterior border. So these are the borders that can be seen in the fibula. Then this is the distal part of the fibula. In the distal part of the fibula, we have this extension here. This is the lateral malleolus. The position of the fibula is on the lateral side. So that's why this is called the lateral malleolus. You can see it. While that of the tibia lie medially. And that's why we are able to see the medial malleolus. So you can see it. The medial malleolus and the lateral malleolus. So this is the way it is positioned. So having seen the lateral malleolus, you see the articular facet for the fibula, or the fibular articular facet, or you can say the articular facet for the lateral malleolus. Then we have the fossa of the lateral malleolus, or the lateral malleolar fossa. This depression here is the fossa. So we've been able to see all the features in the fibula. So in recap of what I've said so far, I said that the fibula is divided into three parts: the proximal, the body, and the distal part. In the proximal, we saw the apex, the head, the neck. Then this is the body or shaft. And we were able to see the borders and the surfaces. So coming to the distal part, you can see the lateral malleolus. And this is the articular facet for the lateral malleolus. And this is the fossa of the lateral malleolus. You can also call this facet the articular facet of the fibula. So we've come to the end of this teaching. I'll encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Learn with Chisom Great. Follow me on Facebook and TikTok, Learn with Chisom Great. Like this video, share this video to your friends, and comment on this video. Thank you very much.